This is the fifth segment in our series designed to help you understand why your local schools may be having trouble educating students. In this segment, I will show you the positive results that can occur when both public and private companies and public schools take advantage of this new scientific knowledge. The private sector is actually way ahead of the public sector on this. One major study, which involves 7 U.S. cities under 3 different ventilation scenarios, using 4 different ventilation and air conditioning technologies, showed that doubling the ventilation rate in large for-profit offices, like insurance companies or stockbrokers or things like that, from the ASHRAE minimum, improved the performance by 8% per employee, which was the equivalent of an increase of $6,500 in employee productivity each year. And the cost was less than $40 per person per year. The private sector would not be deeply invested this if they didn't have this kind of evidence, and they're moving quickly on it. Our national leaders are urging us on. We have here essentially affirmation from the Harvard University School of Public Health, the Lawrence Berkeley National Laboratory, and Dr. David Maduri, the former head of the EPA Clean Schools program. I want to show you how and why these people are so enthusiastic. Improving indoor air quality has improved student learning. In the Texas schools, they saw an increase of scores of 17.3%. In Denmark, they doubled the ventilation rates and they saw a 14% increase. And in Oklahoma, they did 140 classrooms. The schools with the worst indoor air quality improved standardized test scores 10 to 15%. And the schools with the best indoor air quality before they began improved another 5%. And what happens is this. If you have air that a large number of students are bringing in and they suck the oxygen out of it and they put carbon dioxide back into the air so that they and their classmates can rebreathe it, test scores stay poor. However, what this study showed was that for every 2.2 cubic feet of fresh air that was brought in per minute per student, now 2.2 cubic feet is about as big as a gym bag that an adult might carry for their workout. Every time it was increased by 2.2 cubic feet, the test scores went up another 2.5%. If you look at the right side, you'll see it goes up to 17.5%. And the reason that this is particularly important is because we have so many of our buildings that are old and do not have adequate outside air brought in. If you watch the 4 previous episodes and this one, you've seen how American schools have an invisible problem that is now an opportunity. We can raise standardized test results for millions of American students if we educate people about this issue and focus COVID spending funding on the issue of indoor quality in schools. This will take collective action of a large number of people who step up and pass this information along. Who do you know that would be the most surprised and the most driven to action when you shared this information with them? Please write their name down and send it to them and point them towards our website, www.thepollutiondetectives.org. Thank you.